The Indiana Fever, one of the most recognizable franchises in the WNBA, has always represented resilience, growth, and passion for women's basketball. And when we look back at this month's action, it is clear that the Fever's highlights in 11 minutes are more than just a compilation of plays. They are a reflection of the journey, the dedication of players, and the story of a team determined to make its mark. Established in 2000 as part of the WNBA's expansion, the Indiana Fever quickly became a team with a loyal fan base and a reputation for hard work. Their most iconic achievement came in 2012, when they captured the WNBA championship under the leadership of Tamika Catchings, one of the greatest to ever play the game. That legacy remains a guiding light for every player who now puts on the Fever jersey. In this month's highlights, which have been condensed into 11 thrilling minutes of basketball, fans get to relive the energy and excitement of the Fever's journey through a series of intense games, memorable moments, and standout performances. Each second of those 11 minutes captures not just skill and athleticism, but also the spirit of competition that defines the Fever. The month opened with the Fever facing off against some of the toughest teams in the league. Right from the tip-off, it was evident that the players had come prepared. The first few possessions showed aggressive defense, fast transitions, and a hunger to dominate. The crowd, as always, played its part, pushing the players to give their all. One of the standout moments early in the month came when the Fever executed a flawless fast break, starting from a defensive rebound, passing the ball, quick ball movement leading to open threes. The team demonstrated an evolving offensive identity. Defensively, their commitment to stopping opponents was evident in blocked shots, steals, and charges taken. These moments, stitched together in the highlight package, remind fans that defense is just as exciting as offense. Every block and steal was followed by roars from the crowd, proving that effort is always appreciated. Individual brilliance also cannot be overlooked. Certain players emerged as the backbone of the team this month, consistently delivering when it mattered most. Whether it was scoring in double figures, controlling the tempo, or locking down the opponent's best player, their impact was undeniable. These performances not only boosted the Fever's chances in each game, but also added emotional weight to the highlights. Watching a player celebrate after a tough shot, or pump their fist after drawing a foul, connects fans to the raw emotion of basketball. Beyond the court, the Fever's connection with their fans was also a highlight of the month. The post-game celebrations, the autograph sessions, and the smiles exchanged between players and supporters are all part of the bigger picture. The 11-minute highlight video may focus on the action on the court, but behind every shot and every defensive stop are thousands of fans who make the experience meaningful. Their chants, their cheers, and their unwavering loyalty are what keep the team pushing harder. This month also saw media attention growing around the Fever. Analysts highlighted their improvement, social media buzzed with clips of their best plays, and fans across the country began to take notice of the Fever's determination. For a team that has often been underrated, this month's highlights serve as proof that they are here to compete and to entertain. In many ways, the 11 minutes are not just highlights, they are a statement to the league. Another key aspect of this month was the chemistry among the players. Every successful team relies on trust, and the Fever displayed that in abundance. Whether it was the extra pass to an open teammate, the communication on defense, or the encouragement during timeouts, the chemistry was undeniable. Highlights may capture the plays, but behind those plays is a bond that cannot be easily broken. Looking ahead, fans and analysts alike are beginning to wonder what this month's performance means for the rest of the season. If the Fever can maintain this momentum, build on their strengths, and continue improving, the future looks bright. The highlights show a team that is learning, growing, and competing at a high level, and that is exactly what the WNBA thrives on. For the players, the 11-minute highlight video is not just a reminder of what they achieved this month, but also motivation to aim higher in the months to come. Basketball is about moments, and the Indiana Fever gave us plenty of them this month. From clutch shots to defensive stands, from fast breaks to emotional celebrations, the highlights capture it all. Fans who watch the 11-minute reel will not just see a team playing basketball, they will see a group of athletes writing their story, one play at a time. And as the month closes on September 27, 2025, we are reminded that highlights are more than just entertainment. They are the essence of why we love the game. When we focus on individual brilliance, the Indiana Fever roster this month was filled with standout moments that deserve recognition. The 11-minute highlight video gives us just a glimpse, but behind every clip is a story of preparation, effort, and determination. One of the most captivating players this month was the team's dynamic scorer, who repeatedly showcased the ability to take over games. Whether it was slicing through defenders for layups, pulling up for mid-range jumpers, or confidently draining three-pointers, her offensive skill set became a constant theme in the highlights. In one memorable sequence, she hit back-to-back threes that completely changed the momentum of the game, sending the crowd into a frenzy and forcing the opposing coach to call a timeout. That kind of clutch performance defines what the Fever stood for this month, refusing to be intimidated, always ready to fight back. Another vital presence was the point guard, whose leadership on the court was as important as her stats. The highlights capture her precision passing, finding teammates in perfect rhythm, and controlling the tempo of the game. In basketball, the floor general is often invisible to casual fans, but when you watch the highlights closely, you see how every play begins with her vision. A bounce pass through traffic leading to an easy layup, or a perfectly timed alley-oop assist, are not just random plays, they are evidence of basketball IQ and trust. These small, but powerful moments gave the Fever their identity this month. Defensively, the Fever had their share of heroes. One center in particular emerged as the anchor in the paint, protecting the rim with authority. The highlight reel shows her blocking shots with timing and force, intimidating opponents who dared to drive into the lane. In one especially memorable play, she swatted away a potential game-tying layup in the final minute, then immediately secured the rebound, sealing the victory. Those are the moments that transform defense into highlights that fans replay again and again. Alongside her, the wings provided relentless energy, chasing down shooters, diving for loose balls, and turning defense into offense. Every time a steal turned into a fast break layup, the highlights became a reminder that effort creates opportunities. In addition to established players, this month also shone a light on the Fever's younger stars, who are still carving out their place in the league. Their confidence was visible in the highlights, where they fearlessly attacked defenders, knocked down key shots, and celebrated with passion. One rookie in particular made headlines after hitting a buzzer-beater three, and that clip quickly went viral on social media. For a team trying to build both identity and momentum, moments like these are priceless. They don't just give fans something to cheer about, they give the entire roster a sense of belief. The highlights also reveal the depth of the Fever's bench. In professional basketball, depth often determines how far a team can go in a season, and this month the bench delivered. Players coming into the game provided sparks at the right times, whether by hitting a timely jumper, grabbing an important rebound, or locking down an opposing scorer. Watching the 11-minute compilation, you notice that the team's success wasn't about one or two players, but about collective contribution. Every player who stepped on the court left an imprint, and that is what makes the month so special. Beyond individual plays, the team's chemistry stood out as one of the biggest highlights. In one sequence, 5 players touched the ball in a span of seconds before finishing with a wide-open three. The crowd erupted not just because of the basket, but because of the beauty of teamwork. In another sequence, after a player fell hard while drawing a foul, her teammates rushed to pick her up, and the cameras captured the unity. These little details, often overlooked in box scores, are what make highlight reels feel alive with meaning. Another recurring theme in the 11-minute package is the Fever's ability to handle pressure. Several games came down to the final minutes, and the highlights show how composure and execution separated them from their opponents. In one tight contest, the Fever trailed by 4 points with less than a minute left, but back-to-back baskets tied the game, leading to a dramatic overtime victory. That game alone could fill an entire highlight reel, but condensed into a few seconds,